Title: What happens to your kidneys when you quit sugar for 30 days? Your kidneys don't feel pain, so they can fail silently for years. And one of the biggest reasons? Something most people consume every single day: sugar. Right now, inside your body, your kidneys are filtering about 50 gallons of blood every day. Every minute, every second, non-stop. They're one of the hardest working organs you have. Now think about this. What happens when that blood is constantly loaded with sugar? Imagine pouring clean water through a filter. No problem. Now switch that water for something thick and sticky, like syrup. At first, the filter still works, but over time, slows down, clogs, it wears out. That's essentially what long-term excess sugar does to your kidneys. Not instantly, but slowly, quietly. And here's what makes this so dangerous. You won't feel anything is wrong until about 70% of kidney function is already gone. No pain, no obvious symptoms. Just subtle signs most people ignore: fatigue, mild swelling, feeling off. And by the time those show up, the damage is often already permanent. But here's where things start to change. Because the moment you remove sugar from your diet, your kidneys don't just stop declining. They finally get a chance to recover. Warning: the first 72 hours, the hidden battle. Let's talk about what actually happens first. And no, it's not your kidneys you notice. It's your brain. Within the first couple of days, you might feel headaches, strong cravings, mood swings, low energy. Some people even feel anxious or restless. Why? Because your brain is used to quick, easy fuel from sugar. And when that disappears, it reacts. But here's the twist most people don't realize. While your brain is struggling, your kidneys are experiencing something completely different. For the first time in a long time, they're under less pressure. Less sugar in your bloodstream means less filtration stress, fewer harmful byproducts, reduced workload. You won't feel this, but it's happening. Microscope what's happening inside and why it matters. When sugar levels stay high, your body produces harmful compounds called AGEs. These molecules stick to proteins in your tissues, including your kidneys. Think of them like microscopic damage tags that increase inflammation, stiffen tissues, speed up aging inside your organs. But when you stop consuming excess sugar, your body starts producing fewer of them. And almost immediately, your internal environment becomes less toxic. Repeat button: the blood pressure effect. Most people miss this. Now here's something that surprises a lot of people. Sugar doesn't just affect blood sugar. It affects your blood pressure too. When insulin levels stay high, your kidneys are told to hold on to sodium, water. This increases the volume of fluid in your body, which raises blood pressure, and that puts extra strain on your kidneys. It's like forcing water through a hose at higher pressure. Eventually, something wears out. But when you remove sugar, that signal weakens. Within 1 to 2 weeks, many people experience reduced water retention, less bloating, improved blood pressure. And that matters because your body releases more calcium into your urine. More calcium means more crystal formation, higher chance of stones developing. And if you've ever had a kidney stone, you know it's not something you want to experience twice. But here's the good news. When you cut back on sugar, your urine composition starts to shift. Within a few weeks, calcium levels can decrease. Crystal formation drops. Risk of stones goes down. Hourglass not done. Week 3, the turning point. Now this is where things get really interesting. There's a key early warning sign doctors look for in kidney damage: protein in your urine. Healthy kidneys act like a barrier. They keep protein where it belongs, in your blood. But when that barrier is damaged, protein starts leaking through. It's subtle. You won't see it, but it shows up in lab tests. Here's what research suggests. When people significantly reduce sugar intake, this protein leakage often decreases, which means your kidney filter is starting to function better again. Not perfectly, but better. And that's a big deal, because it's one of the earliest signs of recovery. Fire inflammation, the silent driver. Chronic sugar intake triggers inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation damages blood vessels, kidney tissues, filtration structures. Over time, that leads to scarring. And once scar tissue forms, it doesn't reverse. But here's the shift. Within about 30 days of reducing sugar, inflammation markers begin to drop. That means less ongoing damage, better circulation, improved kidney efficiency. And this doesn't just help your kidneys. You might also notice more stable energy, fewer crashes during the day, clearer thinking. Skull the bigger picture, why this matters long term. One of the leading causes of kidney failure worldwide is type 2 diabetes. And diabetes is heavily driven by long-term high sugar intake. When blood sugar stays elevated over years, it damages the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, slowly, silently, until one day they stop working properly. And at that point, you're looking at dialysis, multiple sessions per week, hours at a time, a machine replacing the job your kidneys used to do automatically. And here's the reality. For many people, this outcome could have been delayed or even prevented. White heavy check mark. So what happens after 30 days without sugar? Let's keep it real. This isn't a miracle transformation, but it is meaningful. Within 30 days, many people experience lower blood pressure, reduced inflammation, improved kidney filtration markers, lower risk of kidney stones, better insulin sensitivity. Your kidneys aren't being pushed to their limits anymore. They're functioning under less stress, and that matters more than you think. Warning, final reality check. You don't have to eliminate sugar forever, and you don't have to be perfect. One dessert won't destroy your kidneys, but consistent, daily excess? That's where the real damage builds up. Direct hit, here's the challenge. Don't start with 30 days. Start with 7 days. No added sugar. And actually pay attention. How do you feel in the morning? Are your energy levels more stable? Do your cravings change? Because once you notice the difference, the decision gets easier. Your kidneys have been working quietly for you your entire life, filtering, balancing, protecting, without asking for anything in return. This is one of the simplest ways to finally give them a break.